Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all for visiting. Appreciate you very much. This is a second Starfield video. Don't worry, I'm not going to rant at you this time. At least not on the one thing for 25 minutes. I gave the game a shot. I didn't buy it. I got it on Game Pass. Downloaded it, played about 25 hours. Oh boy. Um, you know, they have the skeleton of what would be a good game or could be a good game, but it's just constantly plagued by one issue after another. Um, it's like the best way I can describe at least my experience and the way I'm thinking of it is like it's like you're invited to this restaurant, right? And it looks super fancy. And you walk in, you know ask for a table. They say 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And you're looking around and you're like, okay, this looks like a nice place. It should have some good food and that sort of thing. But then they bring you in and they sit you at a table, and the table is right next to the bathroom. And you're like, excuse me, I paid for what now? Can we, have a different table? Or at least you think that. But then here's the thing. All of the tables are next to bathrooms. Right? So through this 5-course meal, no matter how much you try and enjoy it, there's the constant, waft of just like explosive diarrhea just hitting you in the face every time. They bring out the salad, you get the fork, you're about to chow it, and then you just the stink. It just and it ruins it. It ruins what could be a good meal. I mean, whether it's the stink of California politics or the stink of a badly not intuitive shipbuilding system. I got stuck for about 20, 30 minutes, maybe, just trying to, get rid of unnecessary parts of it. There's a ship that I got, killed some pirates or whatever, took it back, and then I thought I was going to, just take off. They call them structure pieces or whatever, and the game literally tells you these are just basically for aesthetics. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just get rid of it. So I started taking some of those parts off, selling them, reattaching various, modules, getting everything to fit together. And then an error message pops up and says the landing gear needs to be connected to the cockpit. Okay, fair enough. That's what I did. But then the message was still there. It was still telling me the landing gear needs to be connected to the cockpit, even though it was already connected to the cockpit. So I spent like I said, 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out, I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect games to hold my hand, but I do expect basic, sort of tutorials on how to build like a basic, ship, or something like that, because it's an essential part of the game. I mean, a good portion of it, you're gonna, well, not, there's space combat, and piracy and that sort of thing. So a good portion of it, you're going to spend in space doing these things, flying and whatnot. So it's kind of essential to have that. To know, what you how to what parts to need to be attached and to what sections, and stuff like this. Some very basic stuff. And it took what was actually a fun aspect of the game and opened the bathroom door and made it frustrating. And it's the same thing with the menus. Why are the menu systems in this game so bad? It's baffling that it's like they made a mini game out of the menus, right? Just trying to figure out, you have to press start twice to get to the screen to do the saving and the loading, and then it's like they got this weird spherical navigation where they're trying to be all fancy with it, and it just feels clunky and not fluid. It should be fluid. Skyrim was fluid. You open a menu, pull up items, boom, drop whatever you don't need, you're back in the game. Right? Nice, clean, smooth. But they had to make it a game in and of itself. I'm like, why? Have you not played any? There's a lot of JRPGs that I've played. Simple systems, man. Just straight up, item, inventory, equipment, save, load, quit, settings, lined up, right? Just a nice, neat little list. You pick what you want, you go in, you do the things you need to do, you back out. Why? Why does that have to be so complicated? We waited 10 years for that? Are you kidding me? That's the best you can give at 10 years of development. And by the way, they still have some of the same problems that they did with the older games. Also, is it just me, or is there like this lag between like when you are talking to, character or whatever, and then you back out and it just feels like it's not responding, or it's not, I don't know, man. That's just really weird. I've never had that problem before, but apparently it's present in this game. But yeah, so the bottom line, the metaphor I use perfectly sums up my whole experience. I'm trying to enjoy various aspects, but I just can't. I just can't, because there's always that bathroom door just keeps being opened and people keep going in and it stinks and it's really horrible and it's ruining the meal, And so that's the best I can, that's, if you wanted a review, not that anybody asked for it, but that's my review. It's a poorly run restaurant that might have good food in it, but every table's next to a bathroom. So there you go. Take it for what it is. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I gave the game a shot. Maybe after some hardcore updates, I might go back into it, see if it feels any better. Or when the mods open up, slap some stuff that'll fix the menu systems, because if Bethesda won't do it, the people will do it. And stuff like that. But the thing is, we shouldn't have to, though. That's the bottom line. This is a $70 title. It should come with a basic menu that's easy to navigate. It should have tutorial options to teach you how to do things that more than likely you're not going to know how to do just like that. Okay? So, I mean, basics, right? I mean, this is part of what we pay a AAA company for. But anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And if you like this game, that's fine. That's your deal. I'm not playing it for right now. I'll leave it. I might go back to it when it's been updated, fixed, that sort of thing. But for now, it just doesn't feel good to play. That's the bottom line, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you listening. And yeah, I'll see you guys later on. Bye-bye. Have a good day.